Psychology shows that some people don't feel loved for who they are, only for what they do. Their sense of belonging is tied to usefulness, not presence. Somewhere early in life, often in childhood, they learned an unspoken rule. Love comes after performance. Be helpful, be responsible, be strong, be needed, and then you're safe. Over time, this belief hardens into identity. They don't ask, "Am I loved?" They ask, "Am I still useful?" Their self-worth becomes attached to fixing problems, supporting others emotionally, and always being available. Rest feels uncomfortable. Saying no feels risky. Because when usefulness equals connection, stopping feels like disappearing. Psychology explains that many of these people become emotional caretakers. They read rooms instantly, anticipate needs, avoid conflict, and give more than they have. Not because they're naturally selfless, but because losing usefulness feels like losing love. They struggle to receive without guilt. Compliments feel awkward. Help feels like a debt. Being supported triggers anxiety because they learned that everything must be earned. Free love feels unfamiliar. There is also a quiet fear of being replaced. Not jealousy, but survival thinking. When usefulness has been the main source of belonging, the brain links replacement with abandonment. If someone else can do what I do, will I still matter? So they keep giving even when exhausted. They show up tired. They help while overwhelmed. They ignore their own needs because at some point, their needs mattered less than staying connected. Society often praises this pattern and calls it strength, loyalty, or selflessness. But psychology is clear. This is learned self-neglect, an adaptation to environments where love felt conditional. And if this feels painfully accurate, it doesn't mean you're broken. It means your nervous system learned what it had to in order to survive. What once protected you is now what drains you. Awareness isn't blame. It's the first step toward change. You are allowed to be valued without performing. You are allowed to rest without losing connection. You are allowed to exist without being useful. Understanding this doesn't fix everything instantly, but it explains why love has felt conditional, why rest feels unsafe, and why being needed has felt more secure than being known. And that understanding is where real healing begins.